Hey, how's it going? Living in Boulderville. Gonna talk real quick. My mom's gonna come and pick me up, so I'll be talking, and then all of a sudden the video's gonna cut out because that's just how it works. The stupid phone designers decided that phone calls take priority over phone calls. Somebody needs to figure it out so that on the top you say, "Oh, look, incoming call," but you can keep filming the thing. But they don't have it like that, so you get cut out. Anyway, yeah, my mom's gonna pick me up because she took me here. Yesterday I rode my bike to her house, but then she drove me back because like her disk drive suddenly died and she wanted to like look at a disk and said I had one. I never use it. So she wanted it right away. So plus it was freezing cold. I didn't want to ride my bike home, so she just drove me home. I didn't want to put my bike in her car, so it's more complicated to carry bikes around these days with the disc brakes, because if you take the front wheel off, then the disc brake goes down, you fuck up your brakes. Older bikes are sturdier. Anyway, and then I called her today. I was going to help her with her house. Plus, I'm like hungry, and she's been feeding me. So she's going to come and pick me up, and then I can ride home. But so then I wait. So she said like 20 minutes, and I waited a few minutes, and I do this video. So, but she runs late a lot of time anyway. So what I'm up to is, oh yeah. So now I'm working on a different thing. It's my website. Yesterday I was for 4 days, 5 weeks. Yeah, I guess 5 weeks almost. Interior. That's the Spanish version. Entirely 5 weeks. I've been working on the Exceed 4000. I'm finished enough. I think I'm going to, yeah, because then I was like, all right, fuck it, let's do this. Let's do the bikers on it. Because I built the platform and I built a test biker, and I'm like, oh man, that's going to tie up real well. So I looked at my climber page on my website, and sure enough, it was like totally fucked. I was working on all the bike racer level pages on my website for like a week and a half, I think it was, until I started working on Google Earthing Atlantis, and then that turned into Google Earthing the Exceed 4000 building. And I did a lot, but I bailed before I was like done fixing it. And I didn't look at the like the chart and the other pages on the whole section. I only looked at the individual pages and fixed a few of them, and improved a lot of them. But yeah, like the Science of Speed page, I didn't even look at because I looked at it yesterday and it had all these ads on it from way a long time ago. So I took those off because my website doesn't get enough hits for a long time. I thought that my website got a lot of hits because I'd go on to like Google Analytics, and I have a huge website, so it's like, how the hell do I know how many hits I have? I only recently put a counter on all the pages, so I'm looking at Google Analytics, and it's like, oh wow, a lot of people. But then it turns out that's their freaking sample page. It's their demo page. I don't even know what the hell website that is. They don't tell you. It's just like, and so then I clicked the button, and it was my website. And then, okay, that's more like it. My website gets like a hit every couple weeks. Somebody goes on my website. Hope that's not my mom, because I'm not even dressed. She'll have to wait. I have to put my shoes on and stuff. Anyway, so like, why would I put ads on my website if nobody's going to my website? It's better to design it first. So anyway, that was a sidetrack. So I looked at it, and I was like, oh, let's fix all these pages. Let's just do it. Let's go and fix it. Like, not just the climber one, but all of them. And so I said, well, you know what? Let's fix the links to the Google Earth downloads, because I spend so much time doing Google Earth. Let's do a suite, because I don't even know what my Google Earth downloads look like. So that shows you how much time I spend there. So I went to one of those pages, and the very top ones, the links were broken. So I thought the links for everything were broken. But then I looked down at the history, Yeah, I think it was the history of like Europe and stuff. The very top, the links were broken. But then I checked the ones below it, and all the links were fine. So then I went over to the other one, like trips, and that's the real one I wanted to look at because I was pretty sure I had already made sure the links were good on the history stuff. But trips, and yeah, they were like on the very top on the history of Boulder. You have maps of history of Boulder and the Google Earth icon for photos, images of Boulder, Google Earth images of Boulder, historical images of Boulder wasn't even there. So I put the Google Earth icon there and I fixed the link. And then all of the links on the Google Earth icons for the decades, because I had it divided into decades of images, were linked to decades of battles. So there was just, it wasn't, those links were never hooked up. So I wanted to hook those links up to the decades, but the decades were never created on Google Earth. I had them not as an individual file. I had them as a folder on my Google Earth files, but they weren't saved as an individual file that you could link with. So now that's what I'm doing now. That's how I ended last night. This morning, what I'm doing now is I'm opening all of the images for the different for the photos, historical photos for all the different decades of the history of Boulder. I think of it's 1870s now, 1880s. And saving them as one file so that I can have them downloadable on my Google Earth. Yeah, so it's like, what? Holy shit. We're far behind on the whole Google Earth download stuff. So what I'm going to do, I mean, fuck it, man, a week or more, week and a half, fuck it, 2 weeks, as long as it takes. I'm going to make sure that my Google Earth collection is aligned with my website, so that the icons are there and that when you click on them, the link works. Also, the icons for my Google Earth little icons were just suddenly disappeared off of my Bike Racer Levels pages because I linked them before, but then I had to change them because I changed how they were organized. But yeah, you couldn't even see them. I don't know what that was about, so I fixed that. But anyway, yeah, and then I'm gonna go into all my Google Earth too, break it apart, and I'm gonna make sure all the little mini folders of everything that I made, whatever it is also downloadable and linked up and everything on my website. So that's actually a really exciting thing, and I'm far enough on my website now, and I'm stoned, and I'm good enough at work. I stay focused all the time. I'm addicted to it enough, and my computer is fast enough, finally, even though I heard the new ones, Apple's are even faster than what this is. This is a 2017 MacBook, but yeah, that it's almost like, and I'm good at it, and I'm on autopilot. It's almost that when I come across a page that's like ridiculously basic, like this fucking Google Earth historical images of Boulder, Google Earth icon isn't even fucking on there. I'm just like, oh, give me more, yummy for my tummy. I don't even, I'm not even any, before I would have been like, oh, I could have sworn I've done this 100 times, so frustrating. No, now I'm just like, oh, I'm like, okay, let's fix, because that's what I am. I'm like a fix machine. I'm a link fix machine. So I'm like, oh, no link, okay, fix link, fix, oh, link not created, okay, link, create link, create link, create link, fix link, create link. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do fix link, create link for like a week. Anyways, let's get off the phone now because it's keep it on 10 minutes and my mom's coming to pick me up to help her out over the house. I'm going to polish silver and then like help her clean the house for like Thanksgiving and stuff. Okay, over and out. Touch you tomorrow. I think I did a video yesterday because I was too busy working on this. So hopefully I'll do one tomorrow. Later.